Hi, this is Doug Heikkinen, co-founder of Iris.xyz, and I'm here today with Joe Polidoro, president of Polidoro Marketing. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Doug, how are you?
What are the trends, general trends you're seeing today in today's media for advisors and fund companies and ETF companies?
Well, let me give you 5 trends I'm seeing, or 5 observations I would make. First is, I don't think that advisors or asset managers are really getting as much out of social media as they could. And the reason is that social media is almost the perfect medium for peer recommendations, and peer recommendations are the most valuable marketing that you can pursue. Let me give you some numbers. Depending on the survey that you pay attention to, anywhere from 90 to 95% of consumers trust peer recommendations. That's a big number. For business-to-business consumers, the numbers are a little bit lower, but still relatively high. They're in the 60 percentile. So 60% or and up of business consumers really listen to peer recommendations. Now, how do you make that happen in social media? You share your insights, you share your thoughts, your perceptions, your views of the markets, your content. It gets shared, it gets liked, it may get commented on. Those are all implicit recommendations. It's all compliant, and it's worth its weight in gold in terms of character length.
Great. What else are you seeing?
Well, if there's a silver bullet in media, that would probably be video. The reason is that video engenders such trust in people, because you've got people talking to people.
Right, as we're doing here.
As we're doing here, yeah. So some numbers behind that. A company called Syndicast, which is a social marketing company, did research on global professional marketers. 90% of them are using video. And over 50% of those folks say that video has the highest ROI of any medium that they use. So how do you do video effectively? You can do it really indifferently, and you can do it really well. Here are some tips from Cisco, the tech company. Keep it short. At any given time, the top 50 videos on YouTube are 3 minutes or shorter. Use text overlays on your video. A surprising number of people watch video with the sound off. So if you don't have text overlays, you're not getting your message across. Add embedded links using annotations on your video. That way you can get people to the place that you want them to go after they've watched it.
Let's talk about email for a second. Is email still relevant?
Email is the medium that refuses to die. So some really interesting data from the Direct Marketing Association. I'll give you 5 other media. Direct marketing itself, social media, paid search, and online advertising. That's 4. The ROI for all those 4 media are 30% and under. Actually, they're all under 30%, which is pretty good. The ROI for email is over 120%. Now, that's great. Who are some firms on the asset management side who are doing that well? I don't really know many advisors who are using email well, and that may be just my ignorance, but the ones I'm seeing out there aren't quite as good as what I'm seeing on the asset management side. There are lots of good practitioners. I like WisdomTree. They've got a great program, they've had it for years. They give you preference on what kind of content you want to see. They're well designed, they're always relevant, and they're always improving what they do.
What's the message you want to get out there on the best way to use media?
Well, the big thing right now is marketing accountability, what we call marketing analytics, ROI. It's almost an established religion, which makes it a little bit dangerous now. So many true believers. There's nothing wrong with marketing accountability. Is terrific. It adds credibility to what we as marketers do. Marketers want credibility, and CEOs want credible marketing. But I'd have 3 words of caution about this. First, it's not easy to do. Marketing accountability has, it's as much a human factor thing as it is a technology solution. It's really a cultural change. So you have to know that going into it. It's going to take a while. You need to work with a vendor who is good and has a demonstrated record of affecting change in the enterprise. And the more you know going into that, the more you accept that, the better I think the experience will go.
Thanks for being with us today. It's
Thank
great
you.
to have you.
Thank you.